So Pathways is the only 2-year comprehensive advising program in the country. It's an essential part of the Furman Advantage. The first part of the Furman Advantage is, of course, exploration and discover. So your first year in Pathways, how did you explore and discover?
The Furman Advantage is ensuring that during your first year, you are able to be connected to resources and you're starting your journey on figuring out who you want to be, what you want to study, what you might want to pursue in the career realm, and just making all of your initial connections. And that is the goal of the first year in Pathways, making sure that we're connecting students to know how to study effectively and register for their courses in a timely manner, and know how to communicate with their professors and go to office hours and just help them find their place on campus. We have so many resources. Furman has tons, even in the library itself. We have the Writing and Media Center, the Center for Academic Success, and so just making sure that students can be connected to everything that they need throughout their time here. So a peer mentor is a junior or senior student at Furman University that teaches 2 cohorts typically, so 2 classrooms full of first-year students alongside an advisor like Dr. King. And we essentially help students acclimate to Furman University, transitioning from high school to college, and help them navigate finding their community at Furman and basically being someone that they can lean on, use as a resource all throughout their time at Furman.
Sounds like Pathways supported you in exploring and discovering a lot about yourself and also about Furman. Well, that second year is examine and decide. Can you talk a little bit about what you examined and what you decided?
Definitely. So Pathways during your second year is all about career exploration. So I was able to work with the Malone Center and refine my resume and expand on the Clifton Strengths, which is a program that we do here at Furman, which I know you're familiar with, and you figure out your top 5 strengths and be able to articulate what that means and use that as a selling point when you're in your interviews. At that point during my sophomore year, I had a bit of a career pivot, but having advisors and Pathways that were going to be able to help me return from that career pivot, and specifically the module with informational interviews where I got to speak with an alum, a financial advisor in Greenville named Kylie Felker. After that conversation, I was then open to the world of finance and figuring out what that even meant. And so during my second year, I was able to really solidify what I wanted to do. I declared my major as business, my minor as data analytics, and then it was like a jumping point into the vast opportunities such as internships. That was then my next step.
It sounds like Furman aligned with the stages that you are going through as you're moving toward your major.
Yeah,
and ultimately
absolutely.
Graduation.
Furman does a really good job of letting students grow during their first 2 years and really figure out what they want to do and make sure that they've explored each opportunity during that junior year. Having someone that is the best of the best at their department and really knowing specifically what I needed to do and what opportunities I should be taking advantage of was so crucial. And I think it really speaks to the Furman community overall and just how much support Furman gives their students at every single stage of their journey.
That's one of the most extraordinary things about being a professor is seeing that growth, seeing how students mature from freshman year to senior year when they're ready to go out and pursue life and career beyond Furman. And I believe that, we do a pretty good job.
You do.
Of once you come onto campus and you enter that Pathways program, preparing you for life at Furman and the opportunities at Furman, and then moving on into departments and preparing you for your profession or your vocation or your career or just a life of meaning and purpose.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's the beauty of being at Furman.